Okay, people, observations on some things. I'm going to point this out really quick. Then I'm going to not pot, just repot this. I have been taking these 4x4x9 pots and planting them in there. Some of them are very short and some of them were long. And I wanted to see what the difference was between the long and the short ones. So I'll get to that in a second. But right now, I went to empty out this one. I was careful with it. The top is definitely dead, but look at that root. I mean, that's some good root system. The other thing, this is still viable because there is no sloughing off here when I push on the wood. So it's still alive and viable, whereas this wood, if I just press on it, if it'll focus, it just comes right off. So this is not viable wood. It's toast. This one, on the other hand, is still doing pretty good. The coloring isn't looking very good, but it still is working. So I increased the level of the pot underneath, and I'm gonna place this back in here like that, and then put in some more of this light soil. It's right here. A friend of mine told me that I shouldn't put vermiculite in my starting soil because it holds too much moisture, and that is one of the things. But I mean, if you look at this, I could squeeze it. If I squeeze it, open it, still kind of holds its form, but it doesn't, there's no moisture that's coming out of this thing. But on all of these sticks off to the side there, I'm calling them sticks because they're dead. All these sticks were soaking wet on the wood and it just sloughed off. But the soil itself was not soaking wet. So I'm putting this back in here because I'm hoping that it's still viable. Another way to determine if it is still good to go or if you can still help it survive is the coloring. So this one was pretty gray, which is why I thought it was toast, but it has good roots. So I'm just going to tap that down a little bit, put just a little bit more on there, and lightly water it, and not around the stick there. I'm gonna water around the edges to increase root growth. Here's another example. This one right there, if you look at it, it's slightly green on the stem there, and that is living tissue. So I am not going to pull this out. It's also greenish on the stem, slightly red towards the top, but more green. So it's still alive, which is what I'm wanting to have. That yellow long neck back there, it's gray, it's wrinkly looking, so it's toast. But if you look at the color of this one, that's doing pretty good. It's holding on. This one too. So most of these are just holding on. That's toast. But if I go back to these sticks that are in here, a couple of things I want to point out. So roots were growing down towards the bottom. This one I just stuck in the ground, and there was a little bit of growth, if it'll focus, a little bit of growth right there that was starting. And this is not solid, but I have a lot of these cuttings. So this one, LSU purple, it's still viable. I mean, I could, if I scratch this, it's probably gonna be green underneath. Ta-da, it is green. So I could stick this back in there and try to get it to grow. Up top here is toast, but all of this down here is still pretty good, but I don't care to try for it. It's a pretty small stick. This one had some good growth, and I scratched the bottom here, and it looks like that's where the moisture got in. You see how it's more brown right there, or darker brown, and this is more of a lighter brown. The moisture got around it and made it toast. This one had a good root system that's starting at the bottom. See how wet that looks? Man, it's so wet. So maybe what I should try to do is make like a tunnel and have perlite just right around the stick so that it doesn't rot out the stick. and then on the outside of the whole thing have more of this soil so that the roots can go into it and it doesn't rot out the stem. Okay, let's see if another thing. Oh, here's another one. I cut from this node going down. It just rotted away. So that's not so good. This one had a little bit of growth on the root or at the bottom. Toast again. So I think the next time I'm gonna do these, I am not going to score them at the bottom, or I need to figure out a different type of soil so that these guys don't get rotted. Or maybe I'll do both. I'll try both out. We'll see how it is. Anyways, I hope this information was informative. I'm gonna go through the rest of these and figure out which ones are dead and which ones are alive so that I stop wasting my time watering them if they are toast. And just to show you, over here is where I have all my living guys that are growing. Some of them are growing better than others, but some of them I need to up pot, and we'll see how it goes. But I'm going out of town for a couple of days, so hopefully these will survive when we don't have high temperatures. I think I have about 40 figs here. They're not very big compared to other figs that I have grown. The ones that are in ground are growing really well. These ones are just really slow to start, so I need to just manage them better. All right, happy figging, people.